Let's be real. He did his thing. Can't even be mad. You can't even be mad. That is CreaTention. Split sides. You rocking with TheCzarr, all rights reserved. We in the building. Yes, the title may get you. Now look, I need y'all to respectfully rock with me, okay? I'm trying to explain this the best way. With this, we are, however, going into the deep waters briefly. This is deep waters, and you'll see why, okay? I'm going to play for you. I rock with RC. Yo, I watch every RC video, but I went through them recently. I'm like, yo, is this true? So RC, let's talk about it. If you guys don't know, I'm going to play a copy. You know, look, YouTube, I'm just commentary. I do not own the rights to any of these videos, nor do I know anything to be fact. Okay, that's the one thing I really don't know. To be true in what is said here. We're just going to listen because this stuff is crazy. Like, I mean, 2020, RC came back in rare form. If you've been watching him, I don't think you know, like, he's gotten better. Like his ad libs throughout the video are fire. Yo, listen. Yo, his ad libs are fire. Okay, check this out.
Eyes cocked like a pistol. Christopher Tucker, born August 31st, 1971.
He started off saying eyes cocked like a pistol. Yo, hold on.
is an American actor and stand-up comedian. He is known for playing the role of Smokey in F. Gary Gray's sold-out comedy film, Friday, and as Detective James Carter in Brett Ratner's sold-out Rush Hour film series. He became a frequent stand-up performer on sellout Def Comedy Jam in the 1990s. He appeared in Lee Besson's The Fifth Element, Quentin Tarantino's Jackie Brown, David O. Russell's Silver Linings Playbook, and Brett Ratner's Money Talks, which were other sellout films, and he was crowded at Wow. Crackhead-eyed Tucker was born.
He said, wow. Yo, I got a reason, okay? I'm just letting you hear how this sounds first.
On August 31st, 1971, in Atlanta, Georgia, the youngest son of Mary Louise, née Bryant, and Norris Tucker, one of 6 children, eyes cocked like a pistol, Tucker earned early in life that humor has the power to draw attention to himself both at school and at home. His father was an independent businessman who owned a janitorial service. Eyes cocked like a pistol, Tucker grew up in Decatur, Georgia. After graduating from Columbia High School, he moved to Los Angeles to pursue a career in comedy and acting. His early comedy influences were Western Mustache Boys Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor, and he was known among his teachers and high school classmates for making people laugh by doing impressions of Mustache Murphy, Scared White Michael Jackson, and others. Crackhead-eyed Tucker grew up in a Pentecostal Christian household, as his mother and father were members of the Church of God in Christ during his childhood. But for taking the fruity pebble oath to gain fame, fortune, and riches that his Lord gave.
Hold on. Guys, we've heard of this, okay? We've heard of this stuff. So here's the thing. I've heard that before. But what gets me is his endings. His endings are vicious. Like, dang, this guy ain't playing around. Like, his endings are vicious. That's the only part where you get the shivers, like, woo. And he's laughing. It's like, woo. But basically, his channel has talked about people who sold out for fame, sold out for other things. Now, do I know specifically what he considers as selling out? No, I have no clue. That's why I can't back the facts in this. What I can say, though, is that we've discussed many situations dealing with people in a certain way where we felt like they're just doing things for the fame and the money. DJ academics. You know what I mean? Like someone sells out their morals and lets things happen. We've discussed that. Absolutely. Academics, you know not of what he speaks. Maybe. Anything? He hasn't done you yet, but we can look into him doing you in a series. RC, reach out to me. I want a series, an episode on DJ academics. If what you say is true, what you're showing us here, I have no merit on it. Show me a DJ academics one, and then I can understand it a bit more, because you definitely sold those stories on those people that some of them are no longer here. That's a fact. So if what you say is true, I will take a DJ academics one, because I need to understand something. Maybe you'll see what I don't see about something dealing with him. That's what I would like to see, honestly. They have just taken down Real Conspiracy's main channel. He was attacked prior to that. They have taken it down. All his videos deleted. Where does freedom of speech and reality meet and have issue? Because I'm not understanding it. Like, I've seen his videos, you know, I guess the robot thing, it's not really my thing. You got to hear my voice. You got to see me. But whatever he does with the robot thing, kudos to him. But is it not freedom of speech? Because what's crazy to me is it sounded like an autobiography. Maybe it's a biography because it's not the person doing it, narrating it. It went from a biography to insinuating that someone sold out and then he laughs at the end. Where does that go against any type of privacy matters and stuff? I'm bringing this up because YouTube may, now I admit, some of the stuff he said, you could be like, but y'all took his channel down? How? How does channel go down? I'm confused because you let DJ Academics do satire on real life violence. Let me repeat this. You let DJ Academics do satire on real life violence, and his channel was never affected. Matter of fact, he didn't even go down once. But RC goes down because he's gesturing about superstars, making fun of them. How? Hold on. Matter of fact, I want y'all to see the difference. And I'm showing you so you see the system for what it is. I'm sorry. Let's see.
Check it out now. See, these niggas don't plan on living more than 10 or 15, maybe.
He started the video of Fredo Santana off like that. Let me run this back. I'm sorry. This is when I knew he was trash. Maybe this means nothing, y'all. I saved this video. Academics, I sat on this video for at least a year and a half. I just had to, you just gave me the reason to show it. I'm trying to understand this. Now, Fredo Santana is a real life person, right? He was from Chicago. Listen to this guy talk about him being hospitalized, dealing with seizures. Listen to how he speaks.
Check it out now. See, these niggas don't plan on living more than 10 or 15, maybe 20 years. 25, you're pushing it. 30, you definitely are seeing it.
What's funny about that?
At least in Chirac. Now, Fredo Santana, the Chirac Lucifer, he had to check into the hospital. Not because ops called him. You know that's not going to happen. However, he was sipping too much lean. Okay, by the way, he didn't indicate this, but you know what it is. He's sipping lean like a motherfucker. Gut been growing fast as a motherfucker. And the rip.
He's taking shots. He's taking shots at him. Doing a story of him ending up in the hospital. This clown cannot help himself. I just wanted to double down on that. He can't help himself. Like, literally, he has to talk bad about it. Yo, check it.
Reason why he's drinking too much lean. Now, the side effects of drinking too much lean, we've seen in many other cases. We've seen Rick Ross, seizure, okay, and that might also have to do with diabetes, high cholesterol.
Was that hip to introduce it that way? Rick Ross, seizure. Like, you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? That's okay to you? So someone was talking about your grandma, seizure. Like, what the? Yo, what is
all that shit, okay? Just motherfucking neck grease, okay? But
like
also Wayne, who is not that, he's getting motherfucking seizures as well. Something going on with the lean, bro, okay, is getting people seizures, okay? And I will say this. I want these motherfucking rappers to stop blaming it on working too hard. Nigga, you barely putting down music. You ain't working on motherfucking.
Hold on. Did he just go savage on an online video about wishing well to someone he considers Chirac's Lucifer? Savage. Do y'all hear how he's talking? Do you know I sat back and I waited for his friends to say something about that. Now, they said something about other things, but this video, I don't know if they ever saw it. This is crazy. This is the craziest media I've ever listened to. And this is me watching video where they're dealing with policemen, dealing with situations, any situation you could think of. This is the craziest. This is a person who may be fighting for their life. And he's like, MFer. He was doing it, belly all big. We know. Whoa. Slow your roll, my guy. Do you understand what this means?
Okay, so when Fredo puts on Instagram, when you're working hard, no sleep, you get sleep deprived and have a light seizure. No, nigga, you ain't working a goddamn thing, okay? You working your lips around the motherfucking bottle you sipping the lean out of, and you smoking too much, okay? Those two combined get you a seizure, okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's the facts. Actually, if you look at some of the side effects from the drug that's used to create this motherfucking lean, basically it affects their health over time. Now, here's the thing, you know what I mean? Some people say it's creativity. I've warned rappers before, if you need that to be creative, maybe you need to slow it down. Maybe you need to use in doses, or you need to have it really controlled. Okay? Because I understand some people use some drugs for really creative processes. Okay, some people use weed, even though some people say weed is not a drug. Some people use Xanax, perks, all that type of shit. I get it. However, if that's what you niggas is using, but I can be honest with y'all, man.
Yo. He named everything but alcohol. And that's funny, because that's your weakness, allegedly, from what has been brought out publicly. That was your weakness. You named everything but that. Just want to know.
I like Fredo Santana, bro. I don't think he using this lean for no musical purposes. Okay, these niggas addicted. These niggas are drug fiends. Niggas went from savages to savage drug fiends. That's based.
Does anyone not cringe at how he's talking about someone who's fighting for their life, possibly sick? Not cringy at all, right? Okay. Now that you're like, to the people that agree with him, that's just one video, okay? And these are ones I didn't play. Well, I'm not going to hold on. I'm going to play. Okay. Hold on. Let me play.
You sell on Shopify. Are you looking for the
person
2020 breakthrough of how to sell and scale a Shopify
It never
store?
ends.
I just want to check it out because it's with heavy heart, man, that I deliver sad news to you guys. I hate doing these particular stories, but unfortunately, GBE is a man down. Okay, now rapper known as GBE Capo.
Why would you say GBE is a man down? You know that's a term they use. Why would you even use it? He can't help but make a joke. He's like the Joker. We couldn't help but smile. He's doing the same. Like, it brings me a heavy heart. GBE is a man down. Like what the? Are you serious? Yo, let it run. Yo,
was murdered today on the south side of Chirac. I keep telling you about the south side of Chirac. Number one, you can't be over there lacking. And to keep it real, you can't be over there for too long if you plan on living, okay? Now, GBE Capo is most popularly known to be down with Chief Keef's GBE camp, but he's also affiliated with Little Herb's No Limit camp as well. Now, the details around his death, it's a little bit hazy, but what we can confirm is that he did pass away, unfortunately. Now, there is footage of him bleeding out in his last moments of consciousness before he was rushed to the hospital. However, I will not be posting that. To be honest, I don't want to be putting that type of image out there for you guys. If you want to go look it up, that's on
you're such a good person.
On the south side of Chirac, today, midday, around 1:45 on the 7700 block of South Kingston, it was shot, and that's how GBE Capo around 1:45. After he was approached by 3 gunmen, he was hit in the back and the hip. Now, he was transported to the Northwestern Memorial Hospital where he unfortunately passed away. And if you guys do look at the footage, I'm not encouraging you to go look at it. You'll hear people around his body kind of saying, hey, they're unfortunately, as I said, he was hit in the back and the hip, and he was killed. Now, bro, you just get to walk away. You just get to walk away, probably stand there, chill for a little bit, smoke on the pack, then leave. But this time,
smoke on the pack, then leave. For real? That's the type of narrative we're going to add in the midst. That's just where we're going with it. Like, this guy,
police was actually in the vicinity, so police responded. The guys actually took off in their vehicle trying to escape the police, and in a frantic dash to get out and get away from the cops, they then killed somebody else. They decapitated a 1-year-old baby sitting in a stroller in front of her mama. Now, the kid also died at the hospital, and police did confirm that they did capture 2 of the suspects, so they are in custody, and they will be sorting out charges and such forth. However, man, Lil Durk has sent condolences to the family and friends of GB Capo. Chief Keef has not put out anything yet. He's probably still in disbelief. It's a very sad, unfortunate situation. We hear about so many people dying in Chirac constantly. Last week, which was July 4th, we heard about a 7-year-old dying. Now we're hearing about a 1-year-old dying. It doesn't get any better. It gets worse. Now, I remember Lil Durk, and not to pick on Lil Durk in a time like this, but he made a comment to a media outlet saying, hey, crime is going down in Chirac. That is false. Crime this year is higher than it's been in the last 2 years. Not because you've moved, or not because Chief Keef's moved, or not because Lil Reese and Fredo moved, doesn't mean crime is getting better, okay? It's getting worse. And
could you have something to do with it? You ain't got nothing to do with it. I have 250,000 of people watching me do each of my videos, and I have absolutely nothing to do with the violence when they're seeing other people are stunting. Do you see how this works? So when they fit the connection, I do understand RC's media, because instead of focusing on a region, he focuses on a person. But look, are these privacy complaints? Because that would make what he's saying the absolute truth. For you guys, I'm going to look. So Tentacion, I mentioned him because RC did a Tentacion video that was taken out. So now it's gone. So I can't do it. It's gone. They got rid of it. They deleted it. It was part of the video list they deleted. They got rid of it. But we're going to go this direction with it. So I want you to understand this. And this is where you understand where I fit. We are going to look at the video that is currently most hated, that had 2 privacy complaints that I beat, like beating charges. I beat them. So I'm going to replay me. Let's figure out what is problematic. We hear what's problematic with academics. RC problematic, targeting celebrities. Why would I be problematic? Let's look at the potential. Let's check it out, because I am problematic. You know, I let they tried to play the Drake thing. How are they getting away with playing the Drake theme in a commercial? Did they buy the rights? They just twisted the harmonics and made it higher pitch. What's that about? How'd they do that? NBA, do you have the rights to that? I'm confused. Bottom line, I want you to tell me what I said wrong. I'm going to commentate myself so you see and understand it. I listened to it. I went through it. Trippie Redd story, we already handled business on that. He won't have an answer. None of these, understand, none of these stars will answer, or they'll answer in a fancy way. I presume he answered, but then again, if it's sneak dissing, I don't know what it means. I'm sorry. There was no blatant answer. Sorry, sir. But anyways, let's get on with it. Okay, let's go.
So, be in the building. Let's get it. We on.
You get the jams twice.
Bottom line, go Cleo. And I gotta sing it for you to know. Go Cleo.
You gotta know that was problematic. The fact I said go Cleo, they were pissed. Do you know how many people are pissed? All the people that are around doing the dirt, all the people with these nonprofits, they're pissed. They want the light on themselves. Imagine that you're a superstar and you got a bunch of 10 normal people around you. Out of those 10, you don't think 5 want the stardom you have? What is the difference? There are women that want what the mother has, the power the mother has. Is this hard to envision? Hold on.
Cleo, go Cleo. I told you so. I told you. So now, Jenny been putting everything in the media. Now she puts a media thing there. Like, no, this is still going on. Jenny, you should have been respectful, because overall, that's very unfavorable to you.
That's very unfair.
It is. That's a fact.
You don't see it yet?
How is it not?
Listen, that's the thing. Let me say this.
They don't want to talk
You're
facts.
dealing with someone that's
they
older,
want you to not think
someone
of
that's
facts.
more
They want you to get with the
BS. What it is you're
BS.
trying to go for them
Facts
about.
gets
Or
them
what it is
exposed.
you're trying to sting
Get
them.
the difference?
Do you think she's making this type of gesture to get something and she doesn't know the reasons that you're allegedly unfit?
Fact. Think about this. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying that you made a lot of media press. Was no problem when you were doing it. Oh, this is her. Now media press comes out, whether you want to say it's fake news or real news, media comes out and it's unfavorable to you. She's looking for custody. What's the reason she's looking for custody? And see, it's to a point where you can't say, I don't know. You see yourself in the videos. There was friends coming out making statements about stuff you were doing. That was all lies. Why can't you combat it on facts? These guys want to come at the person. They don't want to come at the information. They're not built to come at the information. Any information, it's unfavorable to them to come at it. First off, they're stupid. So them addressing it, they'll look stupid. When these dummies try to get intellectual, conversating about something, I always handle you because you're not smart. Most of you have criminal past. That it's nothing wrong with a criminal past, but of stalking, of doing things that no normal human being does. That's why you feel that type of way. Here's what's even crazier. You could be focused on your business that you're doing, that no one's calling out the names of your business, even though we can't find them online searchable as a legit business. Fact. Unsecure websites. Something you won't find over here with TheCzarr. Watch. You got unsecured websites and you're spewing trash behind the scenes to businesses, how people are harmful to you, but you're more harmful to yourself. The type of fights you guys have, the type of things you've done, stuff I've been shown. We know your type. It's not the type to care anything about what's just. You don't care. As long as the money's in your hand, you don't care what happens to anyone. You don't. That's where your character is sullen. Thus the statement, you reap what you sow. All these millions of fans that look for closure. I've spoken with people like, you looking into it gives me closure. Yo, that's an interesting angle. That's interesting. I don't need your hate to feel whether I'm fulfilled or not. I have people that support what I do, that understand what it is I do. That's all a person needs to survive and proceed. I don't need you. I don't need you on the team. I never said I need all you guys on the team. No. The moment I knew what y'all were doing business-wise, the moment I knew the shadiest stuff was coming. Hold on, because there's a particular part that I want to point out to y'all.
You think that's not collected yet? You think that hasn't been gathered? And she knows. Hit me up. You already got everything. Hit me up. You hit me up. If you don't, CZARR.OF.JASPERRA.
Still reachable.
I have enough that will help you. I have more than enough accounts of things, including ideology but hearsay that I haven't even said yet. That makes it very favorable that Cleo is doing this stuff. Yes, we're talking about her going for the right.
And that's a fact. I hear them saying fake news, but I do know. Keep in mind, Jenny went after some things with Cleo. Cleo was silent. So whether this is fake news or not, bottom line, she's not letting you walk all over her. She's not going to let you do that. You're not going to walk all over her. That will not happen. And she has a lot of support that she knows she ain't got to worry about that part. You're not going to walk all over her. Here's the thing. Something telling me you're ducking a few people. I had people reach out. There are people really trying to catch up with you about what's going on. Something tells me all this stuff you're doing over here, you ain't doing none of that over there. They're the ones where it matters, and you ain't doing it. So with that said, I think you need to think. See, here's the crazy thing. I say some of these superstars that you're thinking of, different people, and you're like, oh, he's just saying their names randomly. No, dummy. There's really people looking into the topics I say. There's really people like get their research, bring it back. That's really happened. That's not fake. There's nothing fake about it. I wish it was fake. What, you thought I spoke about the tripping angle randomly? You don't think that I spoke with people, that there's other people we don't want to mention, we ain't going to talk about at all, that dealing with you? Because here's the thing. I told everybody, they scream about gang life, they say gang things, but they don't realize who they're offending when they do it. They don't realize that. I told these guys get an education, make their music. They want to scream gang things and copycat people. That's how their image is built. But there's people who authentically ask me questions towards you that I can't answer because that goes into your manhood. You see, that goes into your manhood and what you scream out when you touch a stage, when you're on a track. You scream it. I don't scream it. They ask me. They see what I do with the research and things. I can only give them what it is that you let be known publicly. Other than that, I don't have answers. Same thing I tell when I get contact from authoritative people proclaiming this. I can only give you what I publicly say. Other than that, what I know is privy to my team and how we handle stories. Has nothing to do with anything you're looking for. I only speak on what needs spoken on. And that's the thing. When I get silent on a topic, that's for a reason. Because here's the thing. They don't want to touch you just to give you 10 years. They want you life. That's what they want. So they're going to go to what's more preferable. They're going to touch you when they have the life charge. That's all. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of the dirt done in the past, these stuff come up, especially when it involves children and women. For some reason, that's just a fact. I can't make that up.
To be the primary guardian of Gecko. There's reasons. Oh, yes, there's reasons.
Fact.
And it seems that in
How's
order
that a
for
lie?
her to
How is that a lie?
constantly make this
There
move,
aren't reasons?
I can guarantee that she has
Really?
most of what she needs, if not all.
Really,
She
there's not a
wouldn't
reason.
take a stand like this. One thing you got to know about Cleo is Cleo, when it comes to business, she knows what to do. She has thus far.
And that's a fact. I talked about how she was doing different things in business-wise. She stayed objective just as I did, so I was very interested. Listened to her talk more. I understood her mind. Like, you got to understand, when you're dealing with someone's grandchild and the father's no longer around in this scenario, and there's certain business implications at stake. You see, business gets involved, and your portrayal is a certain way. They have to think of the betterment and portrayal of that child. Correct or not? That child needs a future. And if he's going to follow in his father's footsteps, he doesn't need this about his mom popping up, this about his mom, this about it. They know. So this is a business move. That's what she doesn't understand. It's about the business of it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let me see this too. Let me see how many, hold on, let me see how many dislikes. Y'all didn't dislike this one, but let me go to the one y'all really dislike. Because this is what they want to know. I'm about to show them. Because you guys attack my videos for a reason, and it makes sense. Now let's see what's up.
Greatest nation since United Nations. CommenterNation, stand up. I'm rocking.
This video is called Cleo Called TheCzarr. Cleo, listen to how they approach me. I'm gonna read comments too. You know what? If I went through the series, I want to show you the comments so you can see the snakes on a plane. I gave you guys the whole palette. Now it's time for you to paint the picture I'm trying to show you. Listen.
You rocking with the TheCzarr, all rights reserved. Your favorite rappers, Tom. Your favorite movie stars, Tom.
Facts.
Your favorite moguls,
Still
Tom.
is.
Your favorites, Tom. Let's get into this.
Facts.
Real talk. Now, there has been success that has been gained in the movement. Hashtag Cleo Calls TheCzarr. There has been movement. We have succeeded. Here's what you get to understand. We both gave our points. We both had an in-depth discussion. And the conclusion we were able to come to is that we don't know you. We don't know.
Tell me I'm lying about this. Who thinks I'm lying about this? Everybody, who thinks I'm lying? What do I have to lie for? Look, if I really want to be honest, it wasn't until February of 2019 that I got it. Even 2019, I got to speak with her. 2018, wouldn't I have said something like this for the views? Why do I got to lie for? This is fact. We don't know. And still, I don't know none of y'all. I don't know y'all. That's a fact. I don't know who they are. I don't know what they're aiming for. They left this video alone because they saw it was over 100 likes. They were like, nah, I'm not going to mess with it. Because it would have been futile. They make new accounts to hit dislike. Who, as a grown man or woman, makes new accounts to hit dislike? Just makes, like, all you, honestly, you help me. And I'm not even going to go into that detail. It's a big help when you do that. So, guys, I'm not mad. I want them to do that. But I want you to see it for what it is. Like, they'll do it, then add a fake comment, try and say something slick. Like, come on. You don't even show your face. Who's big, really big man, big woman, and you don't show your face? You should have no problem showing yourself like it was me. It was me, nigga. What's wrong with that? What's the problem with that? Just me and a couple other people got to see it. Because, you know, some of y'all ain't all around me. That's all. It's no big deal. Just say what you got to say. I don't know why why I hate so much. Because, see, it's a point where the hate is not even hating the material. You're hating the person. Y'all never address the topic. Hold on. We're going to read y'all comments. Because I want to show you. Over 116 comments. Get this. And they delete their comments sometimes. So give me a second. Ooh. Hold on. They deleted their comments. Why delete your comments if you're going to say it? Why delete your comments? Why? They say you delete them. I blocked you, but your comments still stay. You delete them, dummy. I can't delete your comments because that's not how I move. I want you to be heard. But the problem is you're trying to come at me and I don't do the back and forth. Your animosity directly to me, you can hate everything I speak on. But when you're trying to go personal and hiding your face, and you're a clown. No respect. Who taught you that way? They deleted all their comments off of this video. Hold on real quick, though. And I'll go up to the recent one. There's one more thing I want to show y'all. Where's that shit? It was on this one. So my video spoke with Dedrick D. Williams' mother about the TxxTentacion case. Is that fact, ma'am? Sometimes she comes through. Is that a fact or not? Did I not speak with all y'all all? Name one other YouTuber that spoke with any of y'all and was really digging into the information of what's happening with the case. None of them. They're all fakes and frauds. That's what you don't get. That's why I called them out, and they don't like that because they get called out as frauds. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. I'm skipping that one. I got to find out who that one is. It's not a bad comment, but what? Wow. Oh. Yo, some of these comments, when I go back and I think of information now, and she thanked me in the comments about speaking to her son. She said, I want to thank you outspoken about my son. You're welcome, man. And I did see that, but we spoke privately about that. Now, let me show you how the new haters. 2 days ago, on a video I did 6 months ago. This is why I'm always relevant. They say I'm always relevant. One of these dummies comment, I'm relevant. That's all. I did what I'm supposed to do. Because some of y'all make videos that are a year old. People don't watch them. Not my channel. They'll watch through all my old videos and say stuff about what I did then, and I'm somewhere else now. That's what content's about. 1,000,000 views, 10 views. That's what content's about. It's it being able to last. This channel, no matter what I do with it, no matter what else I do, it's a treasure because it's something that most people will not see on YouTube, let alone they won't even know somebody was doing this. All my pool has been all organic, 50,000 from 1,000,000 lifetime views. All organic. So you idiots don't get it. That's why you're stupid. That's why I treat you how I treat you. Again, we know you. We know what you are. Trust me. Diddy, his name is Diddy Fat Lord. I can't make this stuff up. You just rambled on for minutes about nothing, provided no good insight from the mother, talk about clickbait. And I told him, thank you. And I don't care what you think. It's all about what your mother thinks. Fact. Yo, but check this. He said what he just said. So let's do it. That's the commercial. Ooh, we switching that.
What's good? Your favorite rappers time, your favorite movie stars time, your favorite moguls time, your favorite movie stars time once again. And I'm saying that because that means actors and actresses, both equally skilled. You know the deal. It's CxxTentacion, all rights reserved. CommenterNation, greatest nation since United Nations, stand up. We in the building. Let's get it popping. Let's get this started. Yo, I spoke with Mrs. Williams, Deidre D. Williams' mother, and I came to an understanding, and it let me know, if anything, that I was on the right track discerning character. Again, distractions. We don't let distractions stop us. Again, and if they want to be a distraction, ask them, where were they at June 2018? Where were they at? Where were they at July 2018? Where were they at?
Do you see why it's a problem? I'm asking them where they were. They don't want to say. Where were all of y'all? Now that's throwing up the flag, throwing up the companies. Where were you? Where were you? You're using his name. I presume you were somewhere in the mix, right? Hold on. It gets better.
August 2018. Where were they at September 2018? Where were they at November 2018? Where were you at October to September? Where were you at in 2018 after this happened? Where were you the earlier part of January? When it got warm out, it's like everyone felt good. It was like, let me get up there and say, nah. We've been on this grind. Spoke to one of the suspect's mothers, just as I told you I would. Didn't go live. It was a private conversation. Again, now we got questions for authorities again. Why would you not tell a mother was...
Where's the rambling? That's how I know you're a cop down there. That's how you speak. You think that's rambling. You're an idiot cop down there. Do you understand what has happened? Like, are you getting it? Hold on.
Going on with her son. Shout out to her. According to her, here on YouTube, on my channel, was the first time she got any answers about what was happening to her son.
So it's rambling. This woman lets me know over the phone she had no idea what's going on with her son. Even when she goes to visit, she can't even see him. That's a lie? Oh, when y'all booked him, she couldn't visit him? Where am I lying? That's what she claimed happened to her. That's a fact. So I don't get where the rambling is. Oh, because y'all fucked up again? Just like you fucked the case? Like you guys just fuck everything up. Y'all everything up. Y'all don't do nothing right. Y'all can't even collect evidence right. You can't even deal with the corruption in your own department right. Who are you talking to? Yo, you guys are misfit F-ups. This is known. You get violent with suspects. Do you want me to show the cases? Because if I have to show the cases, I'm going to drop the cop's name and show if he's still in the force. This is what you do. You violate the law, let alone a few you are caught at the house in Miami. Really? You want to play this game? Y'all at the house in Miami partying it up, then wearing a badge, going to work. Really? Come on. Really? One of you we retired after we caught your legs behind your head in the house with a dude pounding on you. Am I lying? That didn't happen? Oh, because we got your picture, your photo, along with a conversation you had. You never want to go there. I got you. You guys are breaking these young men and young women down, perceiving them as criminals, but giving favors to the real criminals that really are kidnapping, that really are hurting people. They know, guys, they know. I wasn't joking when I said they called in giving gifts to me. I just don't accept all the gifts. Why would they hand me a gift if I wasn't right? That was random? Okay. That was random. They were like, this young black mother, let me give him a gift. Really? We'll have that tape, all that stuff. We have it in place. I have it on speed dial, all that plays out. Then it really goes down. If anything goes on or something, or I feel something, one button. They already know the code. It automatically comes out in certain situations. This will be tragic for that. So I told y'all to play y'all spot. Now I'm going to tell y'all I'm refining. Y'all better put more y'all energy into these fake groups riding around on his fans' time, collecting their money without just throwing out private information, stuff that's not public, to harm people, exposing them. You need to deal with that. And I know y'all have the information. You focus on dealing with that. I'll focus on dealing with what I do. Because there are more minors going missing as we speak because of what these guys are doing. That's a fact. And you can play around if you want. That's a fact. Far more minors going missing. And I don't even want to talk about it. Because you see, if you look deeper, imagine your ex sitting back seeing these things happen. Are you going to sit back and do with it? If you ain't rocking with it, you ain't rocking with it. And you are a threat. Because you're in the inner group, you know how people move and they feel you're a threat. That's normal stuff. When has that not been normal? Quote unquote mafia code. But you see, I'm with the greatest mafia in the world. Your violations are your violations, sir. There's nothing I can do for you. I'm with number one. And you don't even know who's related to who and who's part of who. That's the whole thing. You don't get it. The thing is, I spoke into your connections before I spoke about you. Before I even alluded to you. Spoke to who you're connected to. Asked them about it. They gave me the signs like, look, we didn't know that was happening. We're not part of it. Fine, you're not part of it. And I focused on the subjects. We had people over here making stories up. Look, If you can't see the connection between deceased people that are surrounding a certain person and an open admission to what their practices are, I can't help you. Matter of fact, I hope they stay free. If you're that stupid, I hope they stay free. I hope every last one of them stay free because you're an idiot and you don't care. The one thing I do want to see is let your life be affected by that same type of person. How would you feel? Because you don't care much about families that are going through these situations off of their decisions as grown men and women. So that's okay. No. You're good. Let's see how you like it. That's the type of games we're at now, because there are people that are suffering now because of you making wrong decisions. When I handed everyone the blueprint, I handed the enemies the blueprint. The enemies followed the blueprint. What do you want me to say? You had the same opportunity. I was objective, but they didn't listen. Now there's other stuff happening. What in retrospect is so hard about them dealing with this situation versus them taking the time to delete RC's channel? Do you see? Truth is truth, but it doesn't matter unless it affects where they live. What's important to them? Where does the lines cross? Where are the lines drawn? Where's the level of respect handed to where it's due? This is the ideology that we're pushing. So I'm not saying, oh, everything RC says is true. He could be a liar for all I know. Everything on his channel could be a big satire. But what makes him any different than academics? His channel never went down. How does RC's go down and academics doesn't? That's the bottom line. We're talking about real life situations versus him naming a star and saying whatever. That's the, like, really? Somebody's really in the hospital, he said, really had a seizure. But we're going to focus on RC. Good old RC. What? Really? And his videos are still up. DJ Academics is still making money off of that channel. How? How? These are real life situations where people really die. Are you serious? I'm confused. Because that DJ Academics, that was your big break. War in Chirac was your big break. That's a fact. I will argue. I want you to show me something more successful than that. So let me get this straight, YouTube. In order for me to be a prime person that you would let have back his views, because you took my views. Yes, you did. You took them because you saw what I was doing and you slowly decreased it. Like, I can show them. You know what? I will screenshot and show you what I said that made them take my views. I knew they were going to do it. You want to know how I know it's true? I had some of your favorite big time, big channel truthers calling me. They were calling me like, yo, they're going to take your views. You did what they told me you were going to do. That's the thing. It wasn't a mystery to me. They told me what you were going to do. They said, yo, you're popping right now. They're going to take your views. Okay. That didn't stop it. That's when confusion happened and randomly a person around that situation showed up. See, if you think cats can't pay to get something done about your channel, like all stuff online, they do all that. They do all that. To pay to make it decrease, they do it all. They do that. The same way I could pay to get views in. And yes, I could. See, it's a business. But we're about to fix that. And don't worry, YouTube, it'll be your loss. That's why I'm doubling down on the content so people get the movement. YouTube, you're going to take an L having fuck with me. That's what I'm saying. Point blank, period. I already know what I got to bring. I'm bringing back the Jenny series, and I'm bringing back the, what's his name? Uncle Scheme series, whatever. I'm bringing it back, and I'm bringing it back like a beast, okay? That's going to be the start of the channel. That's going to be the start of what I do over there because you played with me. They answered the call. The very last video before the Trippie Redd video, they did 2 privacy things, which was a lie. YouTube laughed at you. So I'm going to get my laugh at you. And my laugh, it might be more of a bite, okay? But you're going to see, I am not playing with you. You lived your life how you lived it. You did those things. The kid, yes, you are responsible for that child. Yes, you are. You are. The media you put out, you're responsible for it. Scheme, things you did, you're responsible for it. What you did with Ski Mask, how you and Ski were so distant, y'all responsible for that. Y'all are. Let me ask you two this, and I'm going to speak in our language. You don't think I get certain phone calls? I'm just asking you. You don't think I get certain phone calls? I'm just asking you to. You're a little late on your payment. That's just what they said. You're late on your payment. Whatever group thing y'all got going over there, you're late on it. I told you. You bought into a cause. Now you got your friends in jeopardy again. Your friends. Friend of none of you right here. Not y'all friends. There is a cost to pay, and you know, but you played with it. What are you doing? See, I even coached you up. I told you to make singles. Stop running for mixtapes. Stop running up trying to get the big appeal. Make a single, draw attention, and win. What do? Another mixtape. Another video. Mixtape, video. Oh, dancing video. You did everything but. I studied how Empire moves. Matter of fact, just go back and watch how Tentacion moves. Maybe you'll learn something since you learned nothing. Single on the mixtape. Bring back the single with a remix on the album. All new songs on the album. Brand new single. Mixtape scattered around with different songs. Hit songs here and there. Bring back an EP if I want to get quick money for 10 songs that have dope songs on it from what I wanted to do on a mixtape. Bring an album, all new songs. Fans are grass. You don't know how to work. You say you put in work. You don't know how to work in the industry. Especially as a DJ. A DJ is a little different. But I heard you trying to rap. That's not even how you do it. You got features all over the place. X did features and released them as singles. X's album was mostly him. Do you get the difference? Oh, no, you don't understand it. Because you don't know what it takes to be a super talent. We see that. You're disappointing. To be on Empire and follow up after X's legacy, you're a disappointment. And people aren't calling you out for it now. But watch what happens. Watch what happens. It will be disappointing. If you leave any room in 2020 without at least 2 hit songs, 1 hit mixtape, and 1 hit album with you DJing, I will say you have thrown your own career in the garbage. You would have. It won't be a question in my mind. You've thrown your own career in the garbage. Bottom line, there's not a question about it to me. That's what I'm trying to say. You would have thrown your own career away. And for what? For what? Listen, Ski Mask, I've been told you to go solo. You don't want to listen. I told you to go speak to new DJs. You don't want to listen. You want to stick up under him. He is not. If he hasn't brought you a hit yet, he's not the one. And the ones I seen you do, they're okay. They're not hits. You don't listen. I'm trying to coach you up. Tentacion method. Single. Hit single. Turn it to a mixtape, or I'm going to go straight into the album because I need the money. Another single. Straight into the album. Another single. You're not putting your best foot forward. This is what's most disappointing. I am anticipating members only music beyond both of yours. You don't do it right. So might as well not even listen to what you're kicking. I'm anticipating their album before yours. Call it rambling. It is the truth. You don't listen to the record labels. You don't see when they're saying to you, you're not up to par. You don't see it. You don't get it. When I'm a record label, you're on. You see me put another artist big everywhere. like he's the truth. I'm telling you, you better step it up. When you don't step it up, you see me repost that artist again, I'm telling you, you're running out of time to step it up. When I come back with another single or EP by this artist that just had a big single, big album, I'm telling you, I'm through with you. You don't know how it works. They're done. They're not playing around. You're not running in money constantly. Doing shows, that's their pocket money. You selling albums and singles, that's where the bread's at. I'm telling you. But you're not listening. Online even counts for album sales now. Oh my goodness, that's a cheat code. Like you guys, wow. Like, look, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. Bottom line, back to what I was saying, because I'm not giving no more tips. Let them do what they want with their careers. If they want to throw it down the drain, they're not looking to be legacies. They're not looking to make something fire. They're not looking to get out there. They need another artist. Solo, they're not looking to make a statement. Look at me now. DJs all saying I was part of it. Who was rapping? Do you get it? And that hit is bigger than most people's hits ever. And y'all don't get it. Y'all want to hate on somebody or think you're so solo. You're not looking at the method in which he grew. Come on now. And what's crazy is members only remembers the struggle when it happened. So they're the only ones with a chance to make it happen again. I just give up. You two, I don't know. Are they going to surprise us? I doubt it. I told you. I seen 2 people from members only making it big. I seen 2 of them blowing up. And I see it coming. But that's the thing. The rest of y'all are just wherever. You don't even care. Like they're trying to keep a legacy alive. You don't even care. They're still making singles, still releasing videos. Hey, Kid Trunks, as much as I want, you can't say he ain't making music. Like none of y'all are really doing anything. And y'all got empire deals straight up. Like, you're not even doing nothing. You got writer's block? Is it permanent? Like, what type of writer's block do you have? Really? Now, I'm looking back listening. Ski, your music with X was more sincere than now. You can't get the feel back? What's going on? I told you it's because Ski, I'm telling you, you don't want to listen. He is not going to help you get your groove back. You need to go. Listen, I probably shouldn't even be giving you this info. I should. What's going to help you break through the mold is you taking a trip to the West Coast. Enjoy the stickiest, ickiest that you can find on the West Coast. It's legal there. Fine. Look up. I'm not giving you names. Look up the top 10 DJs that of 2020. Within that list, pick one and go ham in the studio. You go in. It's your beats. It's not so much what you're rapping. It's your beats that suck, my dude. I'm being honest. It's your beat choice. You need to go find beats elsewhere. I'm not giving you my connects because I don't know you like that. But I guarantee you one beat from my connect, instant hit. So many of your other peers did it. That's how I know. I'm not saying their name. I'm not saying nothing. So many of your other peers went with my beat maker. What do you think they did? Instant hits. Instant hits. One of them got over 200 million views on that video. Fact or false? TheCzarr had the beat in his hand before they even did it. I'm trying to tell you, dog, Ski Mask, your beats suck. The beats you use suck, my dude. I can't even listen to the beat bang in the background. It sucks so bad. You're not thinking. That's the thing. No one's saying, no, well, your raps aren't like they were, but no one's saying, oh, you have no chance. Even if I did give up, you need to find new beats. I don't know if you're getting it from him. I don't know who you're getting them from, but you need to get new beats. That's not the beat. Listen to what's hitting for the beats. Can I be honest? Guys, can I be honest right now? I'm going to be honest right now. That Roddy Ricch hit, The Box, I was expecting to see you do something like that. That was disappointing to me. Not that you had to copycat him. I was looking for you to be next up like that. Are you kidding me? Prove CxxTentacion wrong. Yo, put that beat on. You killed it. And people are like, yo, he killed that. Do you think CxxTentacion won't get up here like, yo, he killed that? This is disappointing. Ski Mask. You can leave him away for a week. 1 week away from Ski. Go to the West Coast and find a valid beat maker. Ride the tracks, come out with an EP, a mixtape, or something. Use that as the booster to your single, a hit single, and an album. Listen to what I'm telling you. You need to step back in the game with a hard body mixtape. You have to. It needs to be a full mixtape. Destroy it. I don't care if it's 8, 10 songs. Fire beats. All fire. Take 5 more to 10 more of that guy's beats, being that they're fire, and bring them back. Drop a single. Then prepare for a short album. It's time to get back. You don't have the time to sit around writing all that. You don't have the time. Hits, 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 quick hits, quick hits. This is how you're going to come back. I heard your style. I understand it, but your beats are what's making it not pop. It's your beats, my dude. True story. I played your song for one of my homies. He was like, yeah. He was like, that's decent. He's like, but why you got that beat like that? I was like, I played the next song. He was like, yo, why is this dude picking these beats? I said, I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's like, you can't be getting them from the same place X gets them. There's no way. Yo, either your beat maker needs to give you his best beats, his best ones, or you need to find someone that makes beats valid. Like, here's the thing. Say what you want about Kid Trunks or what I've said about Kid Trunks. Members only. They pick good beats. Like, that's one thing you can't take from them. Their beat selection's valid. I don't know if Bass Santana's making them. I don't know what's happening. They're valid beats. Your beats are weird. Like, I'd be like, yo, what is he doing? Like, yo, spaz on a weak beat. Now, granted, that shows skill, but that doesn't get the sales you need. That doesn't get the recognition. I speak for all people that are interested. We'd all push a song with a good beat from you that is bring you back. I'd gladly post it. Like, he went in on this song. No features. You need an album with you. Like, you're going away from what it was that made y'all win. Do you get me? I was told to deliver this message aside from my analysis. You guys are getting away from what had you win. Y'all are. That's why you're suffering. That's why you're not destroying the game like you should be right now. Like, your friend's gone. You're playing with no rapper. There's no rapper you're playing with. You're in it to win it. Don't play around with a rapper. You don't need a special remix, a link up. You don't need none of that. You need to just grab the mic, get stickied up, whatever you do, allegedly, and go in. You got a lot to write about. You got a lot you need to do. But your beat must be valid. That's bottom line. That's not just me. That's a multi-person method. We hear what you're rapping about, but it's your beats. And now, you want to know what? First time apologizing to Uncle Ski. If you're not making those beats he's using, I apologize. But you're a DJ and you're attached at the hip. Who else's beats are there? Like, that's my thing. And I don't want to name no producers because I rock with a lot of these producers. I do business. I don't want to name them, and you may not be cool with them, or that's why I sent you to the West Coast, because I don't know who you're valid with on the East. I don't know who you're cool with. I would send you to a specific state, but I'm not saying. I'm generalizing. Go to the West Coast, get a beat, and come back. You've been riding East Coast beats your whole career, down South beats your whole career. Go to the West Coast, get a little different. There are big time DJs and beat makers there. That's a fact. I'm not naming. There's two legendary ones, and for some reason, only specific artists have used them. And these artists could not know what beat they were using. They couldn't have known, or they'd only use these guys' beats. Good price. I'm buying them for God's sakes. And I'm not a rapper celebrity. I'm copying them. Great price. Fire. I'm not going to tell y'all. I ain't got time for that. If they reach out personally, you know you got to pay for the information, my guy. That's how I play y'all. That's how I got to play y'all, because I don't trust y'all. You got to pay for the information. You would do all that for them, and they'd be like, oh, no, I found it. No. I'm not telling y'all, but I gave you your hints. It's your beats. They're not rocking with your beats. Now that you know, that's it. Why did they ban RC's channel and Academics is still up? Now y'all saying to me, why didn't you do the title that way? Academics kicks and cries and whines like a baby, complaining live about so many different people. Why would I want to put him in the title anymore? Like, it's not preferable. It's not even profitable. It doesn't mean nothing. And he's probably like, why are you taking a shot at me? Because, dummy, your channel did worse than his channel ever did. He could be lying. We know you took real lives and talked about it. That's the difference. And it wasn't nice. I played the sample of Fredo Santana. That one's forever going to go down in history. That one was crazy. That one was crazy. That was your craziest one. In that video, let's be real. Not only did we understand exactly who you were as a character, but it produced the understanding that you ain't shit, my guy. You really ain't shit. Shout out to my Afghan warriors coming through. Shout out. A good beat. What makes a good beat is it's multiple levels. It's the drum connection, how they use the claps, and the melody. The melody has to be on point. It has to be on point. I'm just stopping by, giving them some info. Salute to another czar in another region of the world. I gave Ski Mask that conversation. If he follows it or not, it's up to him. I gave him the information. He doesn't want to follow it. But now that y'all here, yo, my guy, I think this Creatention song might be fire. I'm going to let you listen to it. Yo, this joint is kind of fire. I was listening to it, and it really made me think. I was like, wait, is he about to do this? So you see this one? Oh, there we go. I think he would kill it.
so I can never write again. I was down bad, but I ain't never going back again. I've been feeling real bad. That's what I do. Shawty had my back. I'm not good. I just fight. She don't even know you. Running right back. Right back. Didn't want to for you, but I had to. Now I'm telling my soul what you like me. They just really want to bring me down, down. Swerving in the 50 going around, around. They don't know me. That's my homie. They don't know me nothing. Try to test me, try to make me check it. I'm a fucking bestie, yeah. So, I can just like a heart that you borrow. Everything I want to get from my sorrows. Till tomorrow, I'm gonna call her. Put down my thoughts, so don't spend all the time in my life. I'm just asking you to cross the ribbon through the cross. All my soul to say you know wrong. Stop my foot when lanes in a row. All I can do is pray to the Lord. Stop my soul to say you know wrong. Stop my soul to say you know wrong. Stop my foot when lanes in a row. All I can do is pray to the Lord. Stop my soul to say you know wrong.
I gotta say this. That song gave me the TxxTentacion chills. I don't know about anybody else. That was crazy. When I first heard it, I was like, what the? Like, that was crazy. But it's your boy CxxTentacion, all rights reserved. Why are they targeting RC? Now, go over, check out Big Slime Robot, and let me know what you think about the videos objectively. What do you think about it? Rocking with the one and only, your favorite rapper's time, your favorite movie star's time, your favorites time. You know what time it is. All rights reserved. We in the building.